なんだこれ。なんて、なんてこった。
Inuyashiki is an ordinary salaryman. He spent most of his life saving money and finally managed to buy a house for his family. His family was shocked. Their father had bought what looked like a luxury home, but it turned out that house actually belonged to the neighbor. The house Inuyashiki bought was located behind the neighbor's home, completely surrounded on all sides. No sunlight could reach inside. He hoped his family would help him unpack and organize. But his wife took the children out to eat instead, leaving him alone to unpack by himself. Inuyashiki is a timid man. When disrespected by delinquent youths on the train, he could only stay silent. One day he found a small dog that had been abandoned by its owner, Hanako. He decided to take her home. His family strongly opposed the idea, saying a dog would make the house dirty and smelly. So Inuyashiki kept Hanako in his own room. During a medical checkup, Inuyashiki was diagnosed with stomach cancer and told he had only 3 months to live. He wanted to call his family to tell them the truth, but none of them answered the phone. So he went out alone with Hanako for a walk. He couldn't help but wonder, if his family knew he had cancer, would they be sad for him? Lost in these thoughts, he hugged Hanako on a small hill and burst into tears. At some point, a teenage boy appeared beside him. Suddenly, a UFO crashed down and struck both of them. The beings inside the UFO felt deeply apologetic for accidentally killing the 2 humans, so they rebuilt their bodies using weapon components from the ship. As a result, both of them became weaponized cyborgs. When Inuyashiki woke up, he thought he had simply fallen asleep, but he felt unusually thirsty. His back pain was gone. His nearsightedness was cured. At the hospital, an X-ray showed his entire body completely white. The doctors thought the machine was broken. When he returned home, he suddenly noticed steam rising from his body. Then came the opening scene. His arm suddenly opened up. It was filled with machinery. All the food he ate the day before was blasted onto the wall. He then discovered a button-like object on his chin. When he pressed it, his entire body opened up. He returned to the site where the UFO had crashed to figure out what had happened. Along the way, he saw a homeless man being beaten by delinquents. Driven by a sense of justice, he stepped in, only to be knocked to the ground with a baseball bat. This triggered his self-defense mode. The system inside him drove the delinquents away and uploaded their identities, backgrounds, and footage of the assault to the internet. They would now face public condemnation. When Inuyashiki regained consciousness, he realized he had saved a life. For the first time, he truly felt human, not like a machine. The story then shifts to the teenage boy who was also modified by the aliens that night. His name is Hiro Shishigami, a high school student. He has a close friend named Ando who stopped going to school due to bullying. Shishigami visits him and says he is no longer a normal human. He even opens his head to show the mechanical structure inside. Ando thinks it's just a magic trick. Shishigami then demonstrates his powers, killing a crow with an air gun, forcing TVS in an electronics store to play adult videos, and causing traffic accidents by interfering with cars. Only then does Ando realize this is neither a dream nor a trick. Unlike Inuyashiki, Shishigami clearly enjoys doing evil deeds, which deeply unsettles Ando. Ando's unease soon proves justified. On his way home, Shishigami enters a residential area, randomly spins his body to choose a direction, then walks toward the house in front of him and kills everyone inside using his airgun. Inuyashiki hears cries for help and drives to the scene. He finds a high school girl collapsed at the entrance. Shishigami notices Inuyashiki and assumes he's an ordinary man, so he shoots him with the airgun. To Shishigami's shock, Inuyashiki stands back up unharmed. Shishigami escapes using the flight unit on his back. Later, Inuyashiki hears another cry for help. He learns how to fly like Shishigami and rescues people from a burning building just in time. Meanwhile, in front of Ando, Shishigami kills 4 people who used to bully him. He claims the airgun leaves no evidence, and even if it did, no one could stop him, not even the military. He can even control missile trajectories and alter bank account balances at will. After witnessing all this, Ando tells Shishigami that they can no longer be friends. He cannot accept being friends with a murderer. He says Shishigami stopped being the person he once knew the moment he became a machine. They part ways. Shishigami doesn't kill him. He simply says he understands and tells Ando to go back to school. Inuyashiki later finds a dying mother cat that had been hit by a car. He realizes he can analyze its internal structure and heal it. After that, he begins visiting hospitals, curing patients with incurable diseases, while Shishigami continues his random killings. The story then shifts to a beautiful snack shop clerk. Because of her looks, she is targeted by a Yakuza boss. She is kidnapped after work and wakes up naked, with injection marks on her body. She manages to escape home, not knowing the Yakuza has already tracked both her and her fiancé. As the gang catches up and prepares to strangle her fiancé in front of her, Inuyashiki arrives after hearing her cries for help. Although the woman is taken away, Inuyashiki later storms the gang's headquarters alone, eliminates the entire organization, and rescues her. Ando desperately wants to stop Shishigami's killing spree. While searching online, he finds news reports about terminal patients being mysteriously cured. He realizes someone else must have powers like Shishigami's. Not knowing how to contact them, he suddenly shouts for help in his room, claiming someone is trying to kill him. 5 minutes later, someone rings his doorbell. Standing there is a shirtless Inuyashiki. Ando explains everything and says he knows Inuyashiki was also turned into a machine. He asks for his help in stopping Shishigami. Unlike Shishigami, Inuyashiki refuses to see himself as a monster, which is why he saves lives. He agrees to help. Ando then helps Inuyashiki understand his weapon systems and transfers smartphone functions into his brain. After touching a USB port on his finger for 10 seconds, his fingernail opens, revealing a USB interface. Together, they frequently visit hospitals to heal terminally ill patients. The focus returns to Shishigami. After learning his mother has cancer, he uses his powers to cure her and moves her into a luxury apartment. While watching the news together, they see reports about a serial killer. Shishigami's mother, unaware the killer is her own son, casually remarks that such a person deserves to go to hell. Shishigami asks her what she would do if he were the killer. After a moment of confusion, she replies, "Then I'd die with you." That night, Shishigami decides to stop killing, but it's already too late. The police have identified him through witnesses. He is forced to flee. His face is broadcast nationwide. He becomes a wanted criminal. He hides at the home of a girl who has always had a crush on him, living only with her grandmother. She refuses to believe the news, convinced Shishigami is a good person. Meanwhile, the media relentlessly harasses his mother, combined with online abuse. Unable to endure the pressure, she commits suicide. Even his biological father is interrogated. After learning this, Shishigami murders all the reporters involved. This series of events drives him completely over the edge. He begins killing online trolls who post his personal information. He hacks into their screens, kills them through the display itself, and uploads the footage online. At first, no one believes it, until the deaths keep happening. People finally realize he can kill through screens. Afterwards, Shishigami confesses everything to the girl who loves him and shows her his mechanical body. He expects her to abandon him, but instead she begs him not to leave her and her grandmother. This restores a final shred of hope in him. He begins curing terminal patients like Inuyashiki. But one night, the police raid the house and kill the girl and her grandmother as accomplices. Shishigami revives them, then leaves. That moment completely erases his remaining humanity. He walks into a police station alone and massacres everyone inside. Even special forces can't stop him. They trigger his self-defense system and are wiped out. In total, he kills 51 police officers and 34 special forces soldiers. He hacks every electronic screen nationwide and declares war on the country. He begins killing indiscriminately. People flee in panic. The authorities tell citizens to stay indoors. But even TV anchors are killed live on air. Ando realizes the killings happen through phone screens and urges everyone to throw their phones away. But Shishigami takes over public displays and electronic stores. He kills 100 people in 30 minutes, decides it's too slow, and plans to kill 1,000 the next day. The next day, he hacks into commercial airplanes mid-flight and crashes them into buildings. Inuyashiki intervenes, trying to land the planes safely, but one crashes into the building where his daughter is. As Inuyashiki rushes to save her, Shishigami confronts him. They realize they were both transformed by aliens. The difference is, Inuyashiki feels alive when saving people, while Shishigami feels alive when killing. Their battle rages across the city. After disabling Shishigami's arms, Inuyashiki reaches the burning building. Too late, his daughter has no pulse. In despair, he tries everything, and miraculously, she revives. After saving dozens of people, his actions are hailed as divine. Forced to reveal the truth to his family, he says he is simply a machine made to look like Inuyashiki. As he prepares to leave, his wife asks about their honeymoon. After answering every detail, she breaks down and says, "You are Inuyashiki." Days later, news breaks of a massive asteroid that could wipe out humanity. Inuyashiki plans to stop it alone, but his family discovers him. They beg him not to leave. He smiles and says he'll be right back. His weapons have no effect until Shishigami appears. He says there are still people he wants to protect. He can self-destruct by pressing his eye, but without arms, he needs Inuyashiki's help. Even then, it isn't enough. Only both of them self-destructing can save Earth. After saying goodbye to his family, Inuyashiki sacrifices himself. In the end, his daughter fulfills her dream and becomes a manga artist.